Hi, I'm Greg Gering. I'm from Baxter IP, and I am here today to talk to you about technology commercialization and the process of getting an idea and a patented idea through to market. So technology commercialization or technology transfer is the process of getting an idea from the workbench or the lab or the kitchen bench through to actually a product on the market. Now, that process can take a number of different steps. It can be very, very easy to just sell the idea to somebody or to license the idea to a larger organization who are in that market, or alternatively to build a business of your own around it. So I'll take you through those three steps. Building a business of your own around your idea is the best way to do this because you don't have to convince anybody else of the validity of your idea. So what you need to do is you need to take the product that you've come up with, design it, get it manufactured, and take it to market. The difficulty with doing that, of course, is that you need a lot of cash and you need a lot of expertise. That's something that's very hard to come by. Normally, most inventors have one aspect of what it is they need and they're missing the others. So you need to find some money. Going to venture capital is very difficult because venture capitalists often want a very significant pound of flesh. If they're going to give you $1 million, they're going to want a lot of your business in the end. So you need to decide whether that's the path that you want to go down. The reason I say that that is the best way to do it is your destiny is in your hands. Instead of doing it yourself, you can always try the licensing route. If you find yourself a company that's interested in your idea and you want to start a negotiation about a license, that process is complex. Normally what it is that you need is you start with a confidentiality agreement, ensuring that they aren't going to talk about your idea if negotiations don't work. Secondly, you then start the process of negotiating what it is exactly they are going to do, and they are going to pay you for your idea. The difficulty is that for a company to take your idea on, they realize that they're going to need to spend a lot of money on research and development, getting your idea from concept, where it is at the moment, through to a final product that's on the shelves. They're going to need to spend money on sales, on marketing, on product development. That process is expensive, and at the end of the day, they're going to need to pay you a royalty. The reason that companies take these ideas on is that they don't need to spend the time and effort doing their own research and development into new products. So this is a viable path. What you will find, though, is that they are going to try and reduce the amount that they have to pay you as much as possible. So in the end, you have to decide what is it that you're trying to achieve. Do you want them to pay you an upfront fee and then they just can run with the idea, or do you want them to pay you royalties? The best model, as far as I'm concerned, is what's called exclusive licensing. You find one company, you license the idea to that one company, they have the rights to your product worldwide, assuming that the exclusive license is a worldwide exclusive license. The benefit of this is that the company will actually pay for all your patenting costs. Now, what you should really do is ask your patent attorney what your patenting costs are going to look like over the next 3 or 4 years, because they are very significant. If you, however, go for a non-exclusive license, i.e. you have a number of different companies licensing the idea from you, that means everyone is allowed to make the product, everyone's allowed to sell the product under a license from you, but no one will actually pay for your patenting costs, and that's something that you will need to pay for. So you need to make that decision. Do I want to be paying my patent costs, which can add up to, $250,000, $500,000, or do you want to get somebody else to pay it and have an exclusive license with one company who can take your product to the world? The final option in terms of commercialization is to sell your idea. Find a company that's interested in what it is that you have, take it to them, have a negotiation with them, and just sell it to them for an upfront fee and walk away. Again, there's not much difference between this and an exclusive license in terms of the discussion that you'll have with the company up front. You need to just walk in the door, find out whether they're interested, and then start the negotiation. The difficulty you'll have really is walking in the door. A lot of companies get people walking in the door all day, every day, and trying to sell their ideas. You need to try and differentiate yourself from the pack. So you need to be able to walk in and very, very quickly explain what it is that you have and why it is that it fits in with that company's product range and with their business model. One aspect that I didn't mention was government grants. The Australian government has a number of grants available for inventors to take their products to market. For example, Commercialisation Australia. The difficulty with getting those is you have to spend time writing up an application to them and going through their application process, but in the end you can actually get what I call free money. The government doesn't want the money back, they don't want a percentage of your business, they're prepared to just give it to you because they think that you have a good idea. It's a very, very useful way to get money, to take your idea further, to pay for experts, to pay for patenting. That's a very good way to progress your idea through to market. In conclusion, there are a number of different ways to take your product to market. You need to decide at the beginning what it is that you want from your idea. Do you want to just sell it? Do you want to build a business around it? Do you want to license it off? If you need any help, by all means contact Baxter IP. We have a number of commercialization people who can help. There are a number of websites that you can go to for assistance in this area. Look up technology commercialization, look up technology transfer, go to the IP Australia website, and of course go to the Baxter IP website. We have a lot of information on there.